Welcome, Pisces, to Stardust Tarot. Let's get started with your reading. This deck here is known as the Beyond Lemuria Oracle deck. I love it so much. You can see it's so beautiful here. You got two cards. The first one is Luminescence. And the second is Alignment. Now, Pisces, my name's Eileen. I don't know if I introduced myself or not. I've been reading tarot for about over 15 years, and the last couple of years I've been reading professionally. And today we're just getting started with a simple reading for each sign. These particular oracle cards are absolutely beautiful and deeply meaningful. The first card here, 35, Luminescence. This is 3-5, which comes to 8. This is about taking your own heart space and using the information from your heart, the information that comes from within, not just what we pull in, but using that information to guide us, to fill ourselves with the beautiful light by connecting, by reaching within. And alignment, of course, this is talking about getting ourselves into a good space of having all things aligned, enough breath in, enough breath out, having the similarities that we need, the resonance that we need, pulling those things in with being aligned with ourselves, with our higher selves. So today we're going to use the Wayfarer's Tarot. So recently you may have had a situation where you're feeling a little bit, lackluster. Things have been a little bit boring. Excuse me. And that may be the issue that you're dealing with right now, just overall. Things have been kind of boring. Spirit's saying it's time to go ahead and start exploring that feeling rather than, running away from it or trying to find something else to fill your time with. Take your time and explore the dullness. What is keeping you from shining? What are the pieces that you're looking for? What is making things not so bright? Do you have some dull glasses on right now? Do you need a clarity in your vision? What are we looking for? Well, it seems like you recently came through a karmic cycle. Things have been rather quiet recently. See, quiet karma. Finishing up. Taking a breath in the middle there, Pisces. Always a good thing to do. This is in the past, and then in the future we have nobility. And nobility can be a problem. Oftentimes what the nobles would do, what someone you might consider a noble might do, is not necessarily the right thing, right? So there may be a challenge involved in this. Let's go ahead and see what your environment is looking like right now. This can be your 3D, the outer feelings of the situation, kind of how you feel like where you're at. Okay, the right road and the gentle winding pathway. Good. So let's see what your current challenge, issue, or problem is. Also known as crossing energy or challenge. I think I may have said that. Spirit, what have we got here for Pisces' current challenge? if I didn't say Pisces, this is your monthly reading. This is for May of 2023. The challenge here is wisdom. And this card here, it says, there have been enough gods to prove the existence of man. This card sometimes has real hanged man type energy to it. Okay, that's a few too many. Can we get one or two cards, please, regarding the solution? My goodness. There we go. Oh, the solution is struggle. And let's look at your overall summary here. It's 4 cards. Spirit, can I please get one to two cards? Oh, thank you. A great leap. Okay. Oh, so sorry. Struggle. And a great leap. Thank you so much, Spirit, for joining us here today. If you could please help me clarify these messages for Pisces best and highest good. Taking a look here at Luminescence. This deck here is known as the In-Between Tarot. It works between the energies of cards. Like, for instance, it'll go from, you know, the Ace of Wands to Two of Wands. So it's the energy in between those cards. Or the King of Wands to the Page of Wands, right? It'll cycle back that way. And here you got the Three to Four of Swords. This is where you take swords out of your own bag and you reclaim them, use them to create something else. Sometimes this is the in-between energy before you get to rest and after you've had the pain. So it's that, like, dealing again in that heart space, and your heart is ruled by air, and swords are air. Air is communication and thinking. Now, this is thinking with your heart here and using that pain, whatever difficulties you've come through, any pain that you may be experiencing now, to rebirth. We've got Death to Temperance here. Death to Temperance. Again, this is like a heart rebirth, your heart chakra opening and just giving you this new, fresh, beautiful feeling. As long as you're working from the heart space here, you're going to be successful in transformation. And while that may not always be the most comfortable, I'm not seeing anything terribly negative. This is like healing through old wounds, or even recent ones that may have some ancient ties. Give me just one moment. Okay, so to clarify, 18 alignments. We have the 9 to 10 of Wands. This energy here is being carried, being exhausted, having been exhausted. Here we have the 5 to 6 of Wands. This is reluctantly accepting a title or a position. And then the last one we had come out for this is the Page to Knight of Cups. Prepare for takeoff. So what you've got going on here is something where there's a little bit too much that you've taken on at some point, and you're realigning yourself because something big is coming for you that's really important But this fallow time is very important in order to help prepare you for that. And it's only fallow in that new stimulus is not necessarily coming in a whole lot right now. You may not have a new love interest today. You may not have that new job or that interesting thing going on, right? But what's happening here is this time for you to rebirth like a phoenix here. You see the phoenix right there? And then here we've got in your card clarifying 18, this is prepare for takeoff. Look at this kid. This is the child that is this phoenix right here in this case. So all of this exploring this dull time needs to be focused in on your heart space, aligning yourself, taking really good care of yourself, and exploring the boring. I like that. Exploring the boring. I might call this reading that. So let's go ahead and clarify exploring dull here. Explore dull, which I think I said we already kind of have. Yeah. You're seeing the beauty. Yes, this is seeing the beauty here in the difficulty, or in the boring, really. Finding the beauty in that dark cave that she's running in. You see this beautiful flower here. Let's take a look at quiet and karma. Again, like I said, I don't feel like there's been any real super movement at this moment, which is really sometimes a very good thing. We need a break now and then, right? So we had this break probably very recently or right now. This is the star to the moon, right? And the star to the moon we're looking at here is that you bravely and quietly went on, like secretly moved on from something. You moved on from something. You're waiting for the rest of the emotions to settle. I'm seeing a lot of really deep emotional healing here at the very end here of a karmic cycle. So you either just close this out or it's coming pretty soon for you. And let's see here. Ooh, Spirit. Can we get 1 or 2 cards on nobility, please? This is your near future. Remember I mentioned nobility a few minutes ago. Oh, 9 to 10 of swords, the end of pain. There is something here that you need to finish, or it's going to be finished for you. And another 9 of coins here. The 9 to 10. This is ending. For some of you, this is probably going to be some kind of financial situation. Either maybe someone is holding money over you, or you've been working a job that you're just like, okay, I just got through this whole cycle thing. Now I'm just done with it. It's a lot of celebration that is in potential here, right? This is like winning the war, and then you've got, okay, well now we've got the open coffers here. But considering that we've got nobility as your base card for this, I'm seeing a bit of a possibility here that you may have to let go of both things here in order to finish it. If you've got more than one thing going here, you may need to cut them both, be done with both. Or this may be bringing you, this ending may be bringing you more success. So we'll take a little bit more look at that in a few minutes. Clarify the right road here. Thank you for showing me, leading me the right path here. Right information. Okay, so we have the moon to the sun as the right road. This is having your emotions, the soul information, as it will, come to light. So we saw in the past you had the star to the moon. Well, this is the next card. This is the moon to the sun. So you're on the right road. You are walking on the way as the way is being shown to you, which is excellent. Awesome. And let's see, what is this issue? What is this challenge here with wisdom, please? Seven of coins to 8 of coins. Get one more on this, please. The title card, in case you're wondering. We get one more on this, Spirit, please. And the 8 to 9 of swords here. I'm going to say be careful what you wish for here. Be careful what you're willing to sign. You may put yourself in, you may have or be putting yourself in a situation right now, or have the potential to be putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be responsible for your own frustration here, right? So be careful what you sign. If something's already been signed or reluctantly accepted or whatever this is here, let's take a look at what our answer is, our solution over here with the struggle card. King to Page of Wands, coming into one's own. So you may be willing to accept less here, or you may have been tempted or be tempted soon to accept less than you deserve, because that is what you think. You think that you deserve this. And you're struggling here, but the struggle to get yourself into the place of being me, being yourself, being who you are, that is what's going to help you win in this situation. That's what's going to help you either say no to it or discern it or find your correct way out. Okay? Let's see what we've got here for this summary. We've got a great leap. 6 to 7 of coins. Moving on, taking the quiet option. With this great leap, I'm seeing that something's going on here. You haven't really been talking to anyone necessarily about this, or not very many people. You've been keeping this idea to yourself, kind of feeling like you need to escape, or like you want to run out the back door. Hope no one's watching while they're moving on to another situation or through another situation here. So I would like to clarify here. I would like to clarify the 7 of Cups here. Oops, I'm sorry. Not 7 of Cups. Yes, I did read that correctly. Okay. Can we clarify the 7 to 8 of Cups, please? Here we got the Page of Candles and and the 4 of Candles. Time to continue exploring that dullness, finding the celebration. Literally the Page of Swords here, or the Page of what do they call it in here? Oh, I'm sorry. This is Page of Wands. The Page of Wands and the 4 of Wands here. So we are looking for some serious, like you were wanting some serious action. Your action needs to be taken on this exploring the dullness, finding the beauty here. And let's go ahead and check in where we've got the star to the moon. Quiet karma. Okay, we have the 9 of potions here, which is the 9 of cups. And the 8 of candles, 8 of wands. So you have some serious deep wishes going on here that you are working on fulfilling, and that you feel like maybe they're not here yet. You feel like, I'm not sure why they're not here yet. It's all part of this quiet time of you working through your own self here and finding what you're looking for. And then to clarify the nobility, we were talking about the 9 of swords and 9 of cups here. I'm sorry, 9 of swords and 9 of coins here. Darn you, Mercury retrograde. And we have something, so this is very interesting. We have the 2 of candles, which is the 2 of wands, right? The 7 of presents, also known as the 7 of pentacles. And the 3 of candles here, which is also the 3 of wands. So what I see here, Pisces, is that you are spoiled for choice so long as you cut off whatever it is, end this cycle. Whatever this is, this 9 of swords that you need to put one final sword in and be finished with it, is going to bring you choices among choices, celebration, and a whole lot of good. But be really, really careful of just doing the noble thing, right? Make sure that it's the thing that resonates with your spirit, the thing that says, yeah, it's time for me to let this go. That's the thing that you need to do, or the thing you need to complete out, whatever that is, whether it's a relationship or a job, or doesn't matter, you know, whatever it is that is for you, that you're sitting around going, I know this got to go. I know it's got to go, but I don't want it to go. It's got to go. Proof is in the pudding right here. So, challenge here. Let's clarify this 8 of swords or 8 to 9 of swords and 7 to 8 of coins, please. Show me what we're looking at. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. 7 of needles, also known as the 7 of swords. 3 of needles, 3 of swords. 9 of candles, also known as 9 of wands. And the 4 of needles here, 4 of swords. Ooh. Someone is making a plan here for you in whatever this possible contract is, or this situation that you might be about to accept. And you need to find the way through this situation. This is heartache. This is creating heartache through lies or thievery, and then walking into 9 of candles, 9 of wands. Nobody wants to be in the 9 of wands. Coming to the end here of this clarification with the 4 of needles after the 8 of swords down here. I'm telling you, whatever this is, if it's coming in, do not sign anything without reading it and understanding it and being certain you're understanding the consequences. Don't join up with anything, and definitely don't align yourself with anything that makes you super unhappy. That's your big problem here. We've got the heartache, walking in the door. And this may be due to a heartache that you're not having the confidence to get yourself beyond this, because you have more than one choice here, but it's looking like heartache is what's been causing you to walk towards this possible path here. Let's look some more at the solution. Struggle with King to Page of Wands here. Woohoo! Cards going everywhere. Queen of Pentacles, standing on your own 2 feet, being abundant. Ace of Presents, a new job, something coming through for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and 7 of Cups. Again, spoiled for choice here. So what I'm seeing is this struggle with the new is because you don't feel like you're good enough, or you haven't been feeling like you're feeling a lack somewhere in here. That's making you feel really afraid of something better. And it's going to require you going through this struggle here and moving yourself through in order to do better. And this all comes back to that heart chakra here. So many swords. You've had so much pain that you're working through, and you are coming through it. You just have to make sure that when you're making decisions, you're making them from the heart space, not from a wounded warrior space, right? Okay, let's check out the environment here with the sun, or the moon to sun card. 10 of Candles. Coming through it and being busy. Getting ready. Oh yeah. You've got a lot coming through here on this path. This is definitely the right path. Your 10 of Wands is the fire that's going to help lead you through this. All of these emotions that you've been working on to get yourself through. Let's check out the Great Leap here. What's this Great Leap, Spirit? We have the 4 of Candles, the Queen of Candles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, my friends, something is coming up for you here, Pisces. I'm sorry, did I say the 6 of Candles? Yeah. So the 6 of Candles, the Queen of Candles, and the Wheel of Fortune here. Now, we want to focus a lot in on getting this alignment right here, right? We want to get this alignment correct so that we're at the control of the wheel, at the middle of the wheel, right? And have a bit of control in that, rather than being spinning around out here somewhere and getting thrown off of our own wheel, right? Well, the great thing about the Queen of Candles here is that she is very decisive. She is on fire. She's ready. And that is you here with the 6. We've got this moving on, picking up and jumping, being prone, just like this cat here, being ready for anything that can happen. And then moving that big old wheel, baby. All right, so let's pull you some advice here. Just use my Heindel deck here. Let's see, Spirit, can we get some advice? I don't know who this is for specifically, but don't ask your daddy. We've got the Father of Stones and the card 10 of Wands here. Now, this also means that you're going to be busy doing things. You need to focus on moving forward. Action is imperative at this time. Have we got anything else there, Spirit, before I clarify? Got the Strength and the 4 of Wands. Okay. Meaning it's time to grab on to the things that are stable in our lives, right? Only the things that are truly stable. All right, Pisces, let me go ahead and clarify this, and then we'll pull an angel card for you, and we'll be done for this reading. Excuse me. We got the Queen of Potions here and the 4 of Potions. whatever answers that you've sought in the past, whatever answers you may have gone, like I said, don't go to your daddy. So if you're normally you normally would go to your dad because he loves you and you know he'd give you the right answer or he'd try to help you. Don't do that, okay? We are not looking back here. We are not looking back to the same places we got information that got us into the places we are now, right? I mean, just think about this. Do you want to be a lobster boiling in this pot right here? Right? No. You got yourself in there before with these same things. So we need to go on and look for other answers. If you're going to look for advice from anyone, start with spirit. Beyond that, not the same people you've always looked to advice for a certain type of situation. You know, maybe go look for someone who's an expert, talk to a different friend. What I'm seeing here is to hold on to what's stable and to release the idea that anyone's ideas are better than yours is what I'm getting here. All right, let's go ahead and pull an angel card for you here. So I'll flip back over now. Spirit, can we get one angel card today for Pisces? Whoop. Clear audience from the Archangel Zadkiel. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. And I just tell you to listen. And when I say listen, I don't mean like, oh, listen to what those people have to say. No, what are the messages that are coming through for you that resonate with you? Right? Like someone could be sitting there talking about a butterfly, and that particular butterfly information is exactly what lets you know that you need to do the next thing, not necessarily take their advice, right? So Pisces, I hope you have a wonderful May. I'll be working on getting some more readings out for you soon. I hope you have a great one. Bye.